Ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful lady not only agreed to wear my wedding dress collection, Glow in Dark Fashion, that we had at the Alley magazine production last month, but also is a fitness instructor and knows quite a bit of fitness. As you know, I produce a Fitness Go calendar and I produce Confined Spaces fitness routine. You have your own production. Tell us about you, who you are, what you do, and hopefully maybe we'll give you some good advice about the fitness.
Sure. Well, thank you for having me. I'm Adriana Albritton, and I have a blog. It's called www.fitnall.com, Firano, in which I talk about fitness. I also talk about nutrition and also about mindset, because it's not only important to exercise and have a good diet, but also to have the right mindset as to have goals and vision, like that you can accomplish all your goals.
Yes.
Yes.
So how many followers you have subscribers to your blog?
How many subscribers?
Yes.
I think just around 800.
Okay. So and how long do you do your blog?
How long I've been doing it?
Yes.
Like a year.
Like a year? How often do you post?
Once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week.
How long does it take you to write one post?
I earn a few hours. Let's say 1 week I'll do like a writing post, and another week I'll do an exercise. So basically I rotate and I do different exercises. 1 week will be for the arms, another week for the legs.
Is it a visual blog?
Yes.
So you do the video and the sound, or
So I have in the video ones, the exercise ones, I have I show how to perform the exercise.
Okay.
And then the other week is just writing, where I write about nutrition, what's superfoods, supplements, also goals.
Okay. Have you got a chance to look at my Confined Spaces fitness routine?
Actually, not.
It's there are three main components to it. Like someone drives the car, let's say a driver in a truck, they spend 8 hours a day, but they can still do exercise for the neck, they can do exercise for the breathing exercise, they can on the red light, they can do some feet. So there are a certain number of exercises that you can still do in a very confined space.
Yes.
And someone drives, let's say goes to work every day by subway, you can still do certain exercises in the subway without disrupting audience. Or let's say you in the office space and you have to sit at work and you're getting paid by hour. So you're not getting to that gym, but you can still do some exercise for your hands, for your feet, while you're behind that desk.
Also, even if you're working on the desk, you can just stand up, because just standing up, it makes a difference than just sitting down for 8 hours. That will help you to burn some calories.
So the difficulty with my show is, for example, most of the people for those confined spaces, especially the drivers, they cannot view this. I cannot put it on YouTube, and because they're gonna have a car accident. They cannot watch their routine and at the same time drive the car. So that's why I do it as a podcast, like a radio show. So when they driving, they listen to me on the radio and and I have beautiful models with a special, really, really soft voice. So when I talk with my heavy Russian accent, it's not that sexy, but pretty girl like you, it's a different story. So they like to listen to the girl. It's inspiring. It's gets them going. So maybe we can try something. You're welcome to come to my podcast in the morning, and we can record a couple of those.
Absolutely.
So let's see if the drivers will listen to you and actually do the exercise while they drive. The only difficulty is every 20-30 seconds I require go back and say to them something like, keep holding your wheel, don't have music, don't have distractions like cell phone, pay attention to the mirrors. You have to remind them, because once they're in the mood doing the exercises, I don't want I want to get.
It could be a hazard for the whole community.
Exactly. I don't want them to sue me and say, "Oh, I had a car accident because I was listening to your show. I was doing the exercise. You told me don't breathe in, and something happened." So I have to be careful with consistently reminding the audience continue your exercise, but mind the road.
Right.
Mind
absolutely.
the surroundings. So that's a part.
Safety is number one.
Safety is number one. So, but that could be a fun podcast.
Yeah,
for us.
that could be definitely.
How do you like our production here? Do you like the space?
Yes, it's very nice, very eclectic. I have different things. And also, one thing that I found that I loved is that in your kitchen, there are different kinds of coffees and juices, but also you have like organic choices, organic meal, organic milk, and also like the snacks, are on the healthier side. So that was a big plus.
Good.
Yes.
I'm happy you like it here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear some of your questions.
Okay.
You came prepared with the questions. So what was the first question?
Okay, well, one of the things that people ask are, okay, so what do I need to get started in my fitness routine? So I tell them, okay, first, if you have any conditions, go to your doctor, get a clearance. Second is that you have to have a goal. You cannot say, okay, I want to lose weight, because many people say that and they don't do anything about it, right? So you have to say, okay, I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months, let's say. So then right
in terms of time and justifiable and firm. So that those are criteria.
Right. So you have to have a goal that is concrete and, like you say, time limited, right?
Achievable also.
Achievable,
you
right.
can say, I want to lose 200 pounds in has to be realistic.
In a month, right. That's unrealistic. So it has to be realistic, correct. Also, another thing is like, all right, so if you have to figure out how you're going to work out. Are you going to join a gym, right? You're not going to lose weight just by, a miracle,
right? It has
right?
to be a combination of things, maybe a diet, maybe exercise, maybe a few other things.
Absolutely. So the first thing, you got to figure out, all right, so I'm going to join a gym. If you don't want to go to the gym, then, okay, I have to get some weights and some mat, workout clothing, so I'm going to work out of the house, right?
Do you need external control? Let's say you tell your wife or make a bet, or like something, or like make someone to watch for you, like have a coach or someone.
I think, well, I'm a coach, but it helps people to have a coach or even like a friend, to have some accountability, right?
Right.
Because sometimes when we are not accountable, we're less likely to follow through, right? And obviously the diet, so you need to figure out how many calories you need, right? And then, have a special plan, because you cannot, a person...
But you wake up one day, now I'm starting it, or you have to, okay, I'm starting it.
You have to plan, you have to, it cannot be like, because you don't know what you have to plan it, like with anything, you have to plan it, and like that, you're gonna more likely to achieve your goal if you're prepared, like with anything.
What do you think of the public control? What I mean by this, let's say someone start this, but say announcing, okay, I'm gonna do fitness for next 2 weeks. And to keep myself accountable, I'm gonna post my exercise on YouTube or even private
Facebook
just my friends.
Right.
Like, so it doesn't, if it's anything embarrassing, like I do exercise and I sit and I poop. I don't want everybody see it. But I still want to, that way. If next day I don't feel like it doing exercise, I kind of can get a phone call from my dad or my friends and say.
What happened to your exercise? Definitely, that's a really good incentive. If you are more likely to follow through, right? If you say if you put a Facebook post and say, okay, I'm gonna exercise for the next 2 weeks every day, and then you don't do anything, then everyone's gonna be like, all right?
So that helps, or
that helps, I think,
it helps. It's external, like people.
Yes.
I would pay attention to. It's external rather than themselves.
Absolutely.
Okay. What happens if you have legit excuses, like not to do it or do it later, like how that's after a couple of days evaporates to nothing?
Well, so like you say, there are excuses, right? So, I mean, unless you really feel like physically incapable of working out,
The work, the life,
or the diet or whatever.
Like, do you have remedies? Let's say I didn't exercise today, but tomorrow I exercise twice. Or I will take a break for a couple of days because my muscles are sore that much. I can't do my work. I don't want to lose my job, my life, because I just want to lose a couple of pounds.
Right. But you see, we all have the same 24 hours a day. So it's a matter of priorities, right? So even if I commit to,
do you give up TV time? You give up
even you don't have to give up TV time. You can watch your shows and you can do squats, do sit-ups, do push-ups while you're watching your TV. Mm-hmm. So it's just a matter of remembering that you have to do it.
What are the best traits? Like, should they do it in the morning? Should they start on the weekend? Like, what are the shortcuts to make it happen versus someone just...
Right. All right, well, it depends on people's schedule, right? Like, for instance, I really don't work out in the mornings because I'm very busy, but it's best to get it done, If it's kind of like a chore for you, get it out of your way, get it done, wake up a little bit earlier,
start
and
the
do
day
it.
with us.
Right, so that's one thing. But have it incorporated into your routine, so it's really realistic, right? You cannot say I'm going to work out every day and it's not really going to happen.
And maybe you can put it on your calendar, a reminder, so it might help. So it pop up every day.
Right. Yes. So now we have the phones and we use them, a lot for like social media and all these things. We should use them to benefit us as well. Okay. So like you say, set up an alarm every day at this time. Like that, if you start to feel like lazy after work, okay, you get the alarm. You're like, all right, I gotta go.
Okay. So that, guys, maybe, like in my case, I need my wife to watch me or my kids.
Right.
So when I promise them, that gets me going. But maybe I'll follow your advice and lose some pounds, which after this fashion week, I really feel that I really want to lose some.
Right. And it's not just for, it's not just for like how we look, but it's for health reasons, in this country, we are overweight and we are sick. And all that is lifestyle related.
So in other countries, people not overweight?
They are not as much as here, no, totally not. We are number one in like obesity, We are like 70% of our population is overweight or obese. That's insane.
I don't know if you get a chance to watch my fashion shows. You're wearing one of my designs, glow in the dark fashion.
Beautiful, I love it.
But this is the fashion week when I have launched my new collection of the family designs. I don't know if you saw that, but it's basically a multi-generational collection. It's the grandparents, the parents, and the kids. So they all walk on the stage. Usually it's just one model walks, right? Maybe like mother and a daughter.
Yeah.
But in my case, it's the grandparents, the grandparents, the children. So it's basically when you go for the Christmas picture, you want to have everybody, the whole family. So I dress from the shoes, from the guys' suits, all the generation, different colors, and the kids are different. So it's a little bit more difficult.
Right.
What's good about it, I think it could be incorporated into the fitness routine.
Yes.
Because if I'm tailoring a suit for you and you don't fit, and that's how and the fashion show in 2 months from now, you will have to exercise so you fit your clothes that you're making. So that could be part of your goal. So in 2 weeks, your family is going on stage. The husband, the grandparents, everybody. So you have, let's say, 2 months to get in shape. So you can show where you was yesterday, how you where you will be tomorrow. You those 2 months you can spend practicing your runway walk. You can practicing your fitness. So you might actually show those 2 months could be incorporated in the fitness.
Right, and it will be like a communal goal for the whole family. So it's really
the whole family
great.
can lose weight together. So it's not just you by yourself, but it's like they all can check on each other.
Absolutely.
That way, maybe the kids can learn from the parents, the discipline, the exercise, the routine. And the wife will make a husband if he got a little bit of a belly, and the grandparents might
to keep them healthy, keep them going. So absolutely, I love that.
Okay, I apologize.
Absolutely.
I'm still having a few more guests coming over, so
oh my goodness,
I have to sometimes be available.
Yeah.
Because as you see, it's not easy to find the space, and sometimes the celebrities, if they don't find easily, they leave.
Yeah.
So we want everybody to be able to appear. Thank you, audience, for watching, and hopefully the advice was useful. I hope that we have Adriana another day as well, and maybe we can blog together and can incorporate some of my work into your production, and your work can appear on my blog.
Right.
So that way My followers, subscribers will become yours will become mine, and
absolutely,
we help each other.
It will be a pleasure.
And if you have more questions for that beautiful lady about the fitness, you're welcome to send it to us, and next time you can answer.
Yes.
And don't forget, the new issue of the Fitness Go calendar is coming up in a few weeks, and the new fitness routines are coming almost every week. So
Very
maybe
nice.
Adriana will be one of our next models on the fitness routine, confined spaces.